If you're looking to get into 3D printing, you're going to want to work with somebody who has over 20 years of manufacturing experience. That's what really sets us aside in the industry, and that's why I consider Cimquest to be the place that you should look at if you're considering purchasing a 3D printer, because we understand the full manufacturing process. Hi, my name's Ginger Ruddy, and I am with Cimquest Manufacturing Solutions, and we specialize in 3D printing, products, and services. Cimquest has been in business for 20 years and has over 20 years of both traditional manufacturing and 3D printing knowledge. If somebody's interested in 3D printing, they will come to us, we will evaluate their products, we will decide if our services are a fit for their needs, and we can evaluate that for their printing needs, and or if they are interested in buying a product, we can actually sell them and service their equipment. We look at their part, we help them evaluate it, and understand if it's the right technology for them to purchase an in-house additive. HP's multi-jet fusion is a game changer in the industry. The reason that is because it produces fully isotropic parts, meaning they're like an injection molded quality. Typically in additive manufacturing there is a degradation in the Z-axis. We do not have that with the multi-jet fusion technology. This is for not only prototyping, this is for production, full-on production, and I'm not just talking about one or two, up to tens of thousands can be made on this machine. It's extremely fast, 50 to 100 times faster than other technologies on the market. So the secret to high production is nesting the parts, because we can utilize the full build envelope, which brings you a better ROI. You can take a part, for example, this little end effector, it can fit 2,400 of these in one build. So you nest parts, and it wouldn't have to be just this part. We could add this part with this part, as long as they can nest together. For example, this gear can be utilized in that whole build envelope, printed and manufactured about 1,000 in one build at a cost of 41 cents per gear. This could otherwise not be machined or injection molded because of the drafts and the geometries on it. We also carry desktop metal equipment. So typically in the metals realm, machines have cost about $1 million to $2 million to get them in-house when you can take into consideration all the facilities required. Desktop metal is a true office environment, office-friendly metal printing process. So they've taken out all of those millions of dollars of expense. There's an example of a product that has metal powder encased in a waxy substance. That waxy substance is then extruded and built up layer by layer, so you have what we call a green part. It goes into a debinding process, removes all the waxy substance and leaves micro connections of metal structures. From that green part, it becomes a brown part. That brown part gets sintered. That high sintering oven actually shrinks the part on average about 20%. It's automatically calculated in the software for that shrinkage, and you get a 98 to 100% dense metal part. The ceramic interface layer becomes a powder, which allows you to release that part off of the base, and you have your finished part completely assembled and working. And we also carry some other desktop sized printers. For example, the Rise. The Rise is an FDM printer. It uses ABS material today. The unique thing about Rise is not only does it print in ABS, it actually can print an ink on there. For example, on this holding fixture, you can see the labeling here, and that's just, other FDM printers cannot do that. In addition to all the other technologies I spoke about today, we also carry Formlabs. So Formlabs is your true, more consumer grade machine. It makes super smooth parts. They look very much like an injection molded part. They still have some strengths that you can use, but if you're looking for a desktop option in the sub $5,000 range, this is a perfect way to get into 3D printing. We can also do service work for our customers. If they have parts and they're not ready to make that investment into buying the printer, we can print parts for them in the interim and or push them to people that we have sold equipment to that are our partners.
See us and other quality suppliers at d2p.com.